Assalamu alaikum, welcome back on Rati Educational Academy YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to share KMU, Khyber Medical University MDCAT 2025 paper code D. In previous videos, I have already shared MDCAT from Sindh province conducted by SIBA Testing Services. And in the upcoming video, I will share MDCAT for Punjab province conducted by University of Health Sciences. So here we go for KMU MDK 2025 code D. Question number 1 from biology. Intrinsic factor secreted by palatal cells is essential for. So please focus on the listening as these booklets is not visible as much. So focus. Question number 1. Intrinsic factor secreted by the palatal cells is essential for, and the correct option is B. Absorption of vitamin B12 in the intestine. Intrinsic factor binds vitamin B12, enabling its absorption in the ileum. Question number 2. The delta D cells in the islets of Langerhans secrete A. Insulin, B. Somatostatin, C. Glucagon, glucagon, D. Pancreatic polypeptide. And the correct option is B. Somatostatin. The delta D cells in the islets of Langerhans secretes somatostatin. Somatostatin inhibits insulin, glucagon, and digestive secretes. Question number 3. Identify the main function of duodenum. A. Bile storage. B. Absorption of water. C. Digestion of food. C. Waste storage. And the correct option is C. Digestion of food. The duodenum is the main site where chemical digestion begins. Sorry for mispronunciation. Question number 4. Which stage of the swallowing process prevents food or liquid from being aspirated to the lungs? A. Oral. B. Pharyngeal. C. Esophageal. D. Peristalsis. And the correct option is for question number 4 B. Pharyngeal. During the pharyngeal phase, the epiglottis close the airway to prevent aspiration. Question number 5. Which type of nephron is responsible for the development of osmotic gradients in the renal medulla? A. A. Glomerular. B. Cortical. C. Juxtamedullary. D. Medullary. And the correct option is C. Juxtamedullary. Juxtamedullary nephrons creates the medullary osmotic gradient via the loop of Henle. Question number 6. Which of the following best describes how the distal convoluted tubule contributes to the regulation of blood pH in the body? And the correct option is question number 6 B. Active secretion of the hydrogen ions into the filtrate. Question number 7. The sodium potassium pumps in the distal convoluted tubule are activated by, and the correct option is aldos, aldosterone. Question number 8. If a person drinks excessive amount of water, how does the kidney respond to maintaining osmoregulation? So read the options, and the correct option is C. Decrease ADH release and increase water excretion. Excess water suppresses ADH, producing dilute urine. Question number 9. The primary function of glomerular capillaries is, and the correct option is B. secretion of waste products from the blood into tubulus. Now, question number 10. In the heat stroke, the hypothalamus will detect an increase in the core body temperature. Which of the following response is triggered? And the correct option is B. Vasodilation and sweating. Question number 11. Which nitrogenous waste has the lowest solubility in the water? A. Urea. B. Ammonia. C. Uric acid. D. Nitrate. And the correct option is C. Uric acid. Uric acid has the lowest water solubility among the nitrogenous waste. A and B has the more soluble. D not the principal nitrogenous waste. Question number 12. By nature, human excretory system is A. Ammonotelic, B. Uricotelic, C. Ureotelic, D. Aminotelic. And the correct option is C. Ureotelic. Humans excrete nitrogens mainly as urea. Question number 13. Hyperparathyroidism Hyperparathyroidism may lead to the formation of A. Calcium phosphate stones, B. Uric acid stones, C. Cystine stones, D. Striative stones. And the correct option is A. Calcium phosphate stones. Thyroidism causes hypercalcemia, promoting calcium stones formation. Question number 14. In somatic cell hybridization, which two cells are fused to produce monoclonal antibodies? And the correct option is B, not C, B. Lymphocytes and spleen cells. Question number 15. In molecular diagnostics, the primary function of DNA or RNA probes is to, and the correct option is B. Bind to specific DNA or RNA sequences for identification. Question number 16. A set of uniform protein generated by the genetically identical immune cells are, and the correct option is C. Monoclonal antibodies. Question number 17. Which biotechnological product is used to replace an abnormal gene in the patient's cell? A. Antibiotic. B. Vaccine. C. Vector. D. Interferon. And the correct option is C. Vector. Vectors delivers therapeutic gene into target cells. Question number 18. In Watson and Crick's DNA model, which are the following pairs with cytosine? And the correct option is B. Guanine. Cytosine pairs specifically with guanine via three hydrogen bonds. Now comes question number 19. Fats are considered as very efficient source of energy because they, and the correct option is, they generate multiple acetyl groups producing more ATP. D option is correct here. Question number 20. The junction between two consecutive neurons where information is transmitted from one neuron to the next is called A. Node of Ranvier, B. Synapse, C. Axon terminal, D. Dendroid cleft. And the correct option is B. Synapse. Synapse is the functional junction where one neuron communicates with another. Node of Renvier is a gap in myelin. Axon terminal is where end of axon only, and dendrite cleft is the part of receiving neuron. Question number 21. All the following are the functions of Golgi bodies except A. Processing of protein, B. Plasma membrane formation, C. Cellular respiration, D. Lysosome formation. And the correct option is B. Sorry, C. Cellular respiration. Cellular respiration occurs in the mitochondria, not Golgi bodies. Question number 22. Which ion is tenfold higher in concentration outside the membrane of neuron during the resting potential? A. Potassium, B. Sodium, C. Calcium, D. Hydrogen. And the correct option is B. Sodium. During resting potential, sodium concentration is much higher outside the neuron. Question number 23. All the following are the modes of transmission of AIDS except A. Transfusion of infected bloods. So the correct option for the question number 23 is C. Shaking hands with the infected person. Question number 24. Which organelles of the cells is involved in the detoxification of toxins and poisonous compounds? And the correct option is B. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum. SER detoxifies drugs and poisonous compounds, especially in liver cells. Question number 25. The active site is important in enzyme action because A option is correct here. It binds to the substrate. The active site specifically recognizes and binds its substrates. Question number 26. The idea that acute characters are inherited is the part of C. Lamarckism. Lamarckisms. Lamarck proposed inheritance of acquired characteristics. Question number 27. Which disease is caused by enveloped viruses? And the correct option is B. Flu. Influenza virus is an enveloped virus. Question number 28. The glycoproteins are commonly found in, and the correct option is D. Plasma membrane. Glycoproteins are major components of the plasma membrane for recognition and signaling. Question number 29. Which structure enables the exchange of material between nucleus and cytoplasm? And the correct option is B. Nuclear pores. Nuclear pores regulates transports between nucleus and cytoplasm. Question number 30. The high specific heat capacity of water is due to B option is correct here. Hydrogen bonding. Extensive hydrogen bonding gives water its usually high specific heat. Question number 31. The contracted region of a chromosomes that attach to spindle fiber is called, and the correct option is C. Centromere. Spindle fibers attach at the centromere via the kinetochore. Question number 32. Touching a sharp object stimulates pain receptors. This information is carried to the central nervous system by, and the correct option is B. Sensory neuron. Sensory neurons carry impulses from receptors to the central nervous system. Question number 33. The number of chromosomes in a haploid cell are, and the correct option is D. Equal to the chromosomes in the normal body cells. Haploid cells have half the chromosomes number of diploid cells. However, according to official KMU code D key, the correct option is D. Question number 34. Which of the following is a branched polysaccharides found in animals? And the correct option is B. Glycogen. Glycogen is the branched storage polysaccharides of animals. Question number 35. A substance that binds to an enzyme but not at the active site and reduces the enzyme's activity is called, and the correct option is C. Non-competitive inhibitor. It binds away from the active site and decreases enzyme activity. Question number 36. On the basis of morphological classification, influenza virus is an example of C. Enveloped capsid virus. Influenza is a morphologically classified as an enveloped virus. Question number 37. Which of the following is not a globular protein? And the correct option is D. Collagen. Collagen is a fibrous protein, not a globular protein. Question number 38. The state when a neuron is not conducting an impulse during resting membrane potential is called A. Polarized is the correct answer. Resting neurons are polarized due to unequal ion distribution. Question number 39. Question number 39. Which of the following waves travel along a neuron during nerve impulse conduction? And the correct option is D. Electrochemical waves. Nerve impulses are electrochemical signals caused by ion movement across the membrane. Question number 40. The reticular formation in the brain runs through which specific region? And the correct option is B. Hindbrain and midbrain. The reticular formation mainly extends through the hindbrain and midbrain to regulate alertness. Question number 41. Enzymes increase the rate of reaction by B. Lowering activation energy. This was the question appeared in biology exams conducted by Federal Board of Intermediate and Secondary Education uh, second year पेपर. सो अगर आप प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हैं तो FBIC के जो पास्ट पेपर्स हैं वो भी एक बार ज़रूर देख लें. Enzymes speed reactions by reducing activation energy without being consumed. Question number 42. And diabetic patient is advised to avoid both sucrose and lactose because they both increase blood glucose after hydrolysis. B option is correct here. Sucrose and lactose are digestible sugars that release monosaccharides, increasing blood glucose. Question number 43. Match the correct structure of the brain with its function. And the correct option is A. Medulla breathing. The medulla oblongata contains respiratory centers controlling breathing. Question number 44. Living cells do not directly require energy released from the breakdown of the food molecules because, and the correct option is D. Energy released is too large, causing heat loss. Cell release energy in small enzyme controlled steps to prevent heat damage. Question number 45. Which properties of the water enables it to circulate in living bodies and act as a transport medium? And the correct option is D. Adhesion and cohesion. Cohesion keeps water molecules together. Adhesion helps water moves through vessels. Question number 46. A scientist cuts the tails of mice for several generations, but their offsprings are always born with the tails. This rejects Lamarckism theory. Cutting tails isn't inherited. This rejects Lamarck's inheritance of acquired traits. Question number 47. How are the phospholipids molecules arranged in plasma membrane? And the correct option is C. Hydrophilic heads face outwards and hydrophobic tails face inwards. Phospholipids form a bilayer with water-loving heads outward and water-fearing tails inward. Question number 48. The structure of RNA consists of, and the correct option is D. Base uracil instead of thymine. D option is correct here. RNA contains uracil instead of thymine. Question number 49. The constant diameter of DNA is maintained by pairing, and the correct option is A. pyrimidine towards purine. DNA maintains constant width because a purine always pairs with a pyrimidine. Question number 50. Identify the correct options that matches the sugar with its carbon number and functional group. And the correct option is B. Ribosome pentose aldehyde group. Ribosome is an aldopentose sugar found in RNA. Question number 51. The correct sequence of events in a reflex arc is C. Receptor to sensory to neuron to associative neuron to motor neuron effector. This is the correct reflex arc sequence. Question number 52. Fertilization normally occurs in, and the correct option is D. Fallopian tubes. Fertilization normally occurs in the ampulla of the fallopian tube. Question number 53. Which cells of the fallopian tube moisten and nourish the ovum? And the correct option is B. Non-ciliated epithelial cells. Secretory cells nourish the ovum and produce tubal fluid. Question number 54. Which of the following is not the accessory gland human male reproductive system? And the correct option is testes. Testes are primary reproductive organs, not accessory glands. Question number 55. Syphilis is caused by what kind of bacteria? And the correct option is A. Cyprochite. Treponema pallidum. The cause of syphilis is a spirochita. Question number 56. What is false about cartilages? And the correct option is D. Have an extensive blood supply. Cartilage is a avascular, has no blood vessels. Question number 57. Bones provide a rigid framework with an inorganic matrix of 65%. D option is correct. Bone matrix is about 65% inorganic salts, mainly hydro hydroxyapatite. Question number 58. An important feature of the bone remodeling is bone breakdown. Which cell carries out its function? And the correct option is C. Osteoclast. Osteoclasts reserve bone during bone remodeling. Now comes question number 59. Myofibrils consists of small contractile units called, and the correct option is C. Sarcomere. Sarcomere is the basic contractile unit of every myofibrils. Question number 60. Which muscles type is under conscious control and is multinucleated? And the correct option is B. Skeletal muscle. Skeletal muscles is voluntary and multinucleated. Question number 61. Which part of the sarcomere contains both actin and myosin filament? And the correct option is, as per the official key, D. H zone. Question number 62. The primary role of calcium ions in muscle contraction is to B. Bind with troponin. Calcium ions binds troponins, exposing actin binding sites for contraction. Question number 63. Which of the following is an example of fibrous joint? And the correct option is D. Skull sutures. Skull sutures are immovable fibrous joints. Question number 64. Which of Mendel's law can best explain why a child may inherit brown eyes even if one parent has a blue eyes? And the correct option is A. Law of dominance. Dominant brown eye allele masks receives blue eye allele. Question number 65. What is the significance of the ratio 9 to 3 to 3 to 1 ratio in a dihybrid cross? And the correct option is It demonstrates that traits assert independently. Question number 66. In crossing over, an exchange of maternal and paternal chromatid parts occurred while homologous chromosomes are paired during dash stage of meiosis, and the correct option is B. Prophase 1. Crossing over occurs during prophase 1. Question number 67. Linked genes do not follow Mendel's law of independent assortment because they are physically close together on the same chromosome. C option is correct here. Question number 68. A carrier female for an X linked recessive disorder. And the correct option is C. Can pass the disorder to her sons. Carrier mothers can transmit the mutant X chromosomes to 50% of sons. Question number 69. Which of the following is an X linked recessive disorder in humans? And the correct option is C. Hemophilia. Hemophilia is the classic X linked recessive disorder. Question number 70. Which of the following correctly describes the expected outcome of the children from carrier mother for hemophilia and normal father? And the correct option is 50% of sons will have hemophilia and 50% of daughters will be carriers. C option is correct here. Question number 71. The heat is surrounded by a tough inelastic double membranous covering called, and the correct option is C. Pericardium. The heart, sorry, not heat. The heart is enclosed by a double layered pericardium. Question number 72. Which phase of the cardiac cycle is characterized by the opening of semilunar valves? And the correct option is C. Ventricular systole. Semilunar valves open when ventricular pressure exceeds arterial pressure. Question number 73. Which part of the heart conducting system delays the impulse from arteria to the ventricles? And the correct option is B. Atrioventricular node. Atrioventricular node delays impulse to allow ventricles filling. Question number 74. The heartbeat sound LUB is produced on closure of, and the correct option is B. Atrioventricular valves. Closure of mitral and tricuspid valves produce the lub sound. Question number 75. What is the primary function of lymphatic vessels? And the correct option is B. Drain excess interstitial fluid. Question number 76. The primary role of helper T cells in immune response is, and the correct option is B. Assisting B cells and other T cells in their function. Question number 77. Identify the primary, and the correct option is specific recognition and memory pathogens. Adaptive immunity is antigen specific and forms memory cells. Question number 78. Which of the following best describes inspiratory reserve volume IRV? And the correct option is D. Extra air inhaled after a normal inspiration. Question number 79. During a gaseous exchange in human respiration, enzymes carbonic anhydrase is directly involved in the, and the correct option is B. Combination of water with carbon dioxide. Question number 80. What happens when the external intercostal muscles contract during inhalation in humans? And the correct option is B. The ribs move outward. Question number 81, the last word questions of biology section. The primary effect of smoking on the respiratory system is C. Damage to alveoli, reducing gaseous exchange. Smoking destroys alveolar walls, lowering respiratory surface area. Subscribe to Rati Educational Academy YouTube channel. I will upload the remaining portion soon. Stay connected. Thank you.